Hello, guys, and welcome to 2025. This is our first Epic Universe update of the 2025 theme park Wizard here. This park opens in just a few months. That's right, May 22nd, 2025. So there's only a few of these updates left, but yeah, the park is looking absolutely fantastic and can't wait to talk to you about it in this nice update. Start off with the Isle of Berk. In the Isle of Berk, lots of paint jobs are happening. Here's the exit to the theater. Now, this is where the unplannable dragon show is going to be. And I'm sure it's at gift shop and getting some lovely colors. These green and yellows and reds right here. Moving up to the other sections of the Isle of Berk, you can see the entrance to the theater has a lot of theming as well. It's kind of like Viking slash wood theming top right over there. And then lots of like dragons and trees. That's for the fire drill attraction. We'll zoom more into that later. But yeah, lots of big white metal supports for eventually will be like a canopy or some sort of structure, probably to the entrance or exit to the fire drill attraction itself. Leaning more into the fire drill attraction, you can see the Viking statues or Viking little bridge here, which is pretty cool leading over the attraction. And you see a tarped queue and a nice outdoor queue, but it has lots of shade because it's like subterranean, it goes below the bridge there and below the walkway, and then the actual queue and loading station is has that wood with those wood planks on top and is ready to go. Here is the Spitfire Grill restaurant here in the little dragon house. Top the Spitfire Grill, all painted, all detailed, and ready to go. Even there's a little walkway up to the little dragon's house, which is so cute. And I'm sure this restaurant will be very, very good, but also very, very highly themed. There's that white structure again, all those white supports for the en- entrance or exit to the fire drill attraction. I feel like it might be the exit because the entrance queue is wrapping around there, or this could be something totally different. But this particular area still has some theming left to go, and a lot of supports. This could be just a gift shop for all we know, but it will probably look nice when it's all done, all said and done. Looking over here, this is the village area, and there is the little fountain there. Very cute fountain wrapped, currently encircled by orange construction fences. Bottom of the lake is painted blue and has water in it. It's great. It's gonna be a beautiful roller coaster ride. Um, Going right over the lake into that nice second launch there, and there's all those dragon houses on top of the village on what is expected to be a gift shop. Here is the Mead Hall restaurants. I wonder if the statues will be painted because they're kind of, well, at least from the air, it's hard to see them because they kind of camouflage into the rock work. So I wonder if they'll be painted or if they'll be literal just statues, gray statues there. And so it might be probably be easier from the ground, but I feel like they'll be painted a little bit because they have the drums. Looks like they're having drums or something in front of them. But anyway, this is the grand entrance to the Mead Hall, and this looks great. And there's the 88 ramp there and stairs, and the big grand doorway and the rockwork and moss out there looks really, really good from the last time we checked up on it. And more coaster. This is the indoor, not indoor, but the exterior coaster queue. See all those poles there? Yeah, and all the stanchions are installed. This is the exit gift shop is just below the or just above that mountain spire, and then the entrance to the attraction is where that dragon head is, um, over by the coaster track over there. But yeah, there are lots and lots of queue here. We're obviously expecting long lines for this major attraction. And yeah, look at all those switchbacks. That's pretty insane. So, but again, hopefully there'll be some shade. There's some trees and there's some tarps and there's more tarps. So it should be pretty good. But yeah, this expect long lines for this massive, really cool coaster here. Speaking of tarps, here's some more tarps over by this particular area. These beautiful purple tarps of this. So it's gift shop or is it the theater? Can't really tell from this angle. Or a little bit zoomed in, but anyway, the props look great. Now we're gonna talk about Celestial Park in the entrance to the Epic Universe area. Here's the bus loop, looks great. So where the buses will drop you off from the nearby Universal hotels. There's the entrance and the entrance walkway, in the surrounding parking lots. More pavement than dirt now as we get to the wrapping stages. That'd be pretty awesome. There's, I think, yeah, I think it's called Epic Boulevard over to the left-hand side there, leading into the parking lot. However, at the front, the Chronos is looking great with the Epic Universe logo looking absolutely stunning, as always, and the Chronos itself looking pretty good, and pavement is just about all done. Lots of cherry pickers and cranes, but all the pavement's done, and there's some scaffolding on the entrance buildings, but that should come off in the next few weeks. Over at Celestial Park, more of the entrance buildings before you. This is when you come on the other side of the Chronos. Probably the gift shops and all that's good stuff there. Looking great. Luna Park is looking great. All the rock work's done. The water beds are just waiting for water, and the Atlantic restaurant has lots of scaffolding, but also lots of glass. Speaking of Atlantic restaurant, let's zoom in. With a big inflatable, like, what's that, like a big inflatable berm maybe there? Kind of separate the water because there's some fountains on the other side, and so maybe it's trying to separate that berm is maybe trying to separate the water from the fountains to the Atlantic side. Who knows? But there's a big temporary inflatable black berm there with the Atlantic looking great with the glass. That's gonna be a wonderful view eating there. Um, with the looking through the glass over onto the water sections. That's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. More over Luna overlook areas right here. I love these little winding paths. You can just walk, and then a couple of benches right there. You just go and sit. You can just go and sit, right? And there'll be plenty of trees planted and stuff. So you can just go. You want to take a break? You just come to Celestial Park and sit. Putting the park again in the theme, which is pretty cool. Here's a couple of restaurants in Celestial Park. Finishing up, it's the exterior portions of this, and should be getting its theming in the next several weeks. But even got some landscaping going on outside this restaurant too. Look at our Boar Constellation Carousel. Looks here's the queue section. Still not themed, doesn't have a roof yet, but it's in progress there. And the main carousel itself looking gorgeous, gorgeous as always when we have a sneak peek of Super Nintendo World and its complete of portals, and we'll get to that a little bit later. Here is the one of the two one of the main restaurants of the Celestial Park. I think this is the Meteor Astropub. In fact, it is because there's a sign that says Meteor down below, and that's pretty cool. That's going to be installed on this building in the next few weeks. But I like this color scheme they got going on here. Looks really good. And they even have like some either some turf or actual real grass on the seating area for the water show that'll be happening there. There's a close sign of that Meteor Astro Pub sign, and they even have like some little like what is it, some logos or some type of theming on the sign. It's great. Can't wait till that is installed. Looking at the Grand Helios Hotel, it's all but done. Look at that, looking absolutely gorgeous with the Helios, or the Helio guy right there hanging out. Still working on him in his little area, but the actual hotel looks pretty good and just about done. There is the Blue Dragon restaurant. Very interesting. I'm not sure if they're done with this restaurant, but I feel like I thought it would be a little bit more blue, at least on the sides from the concept art. Maybe and those are nighttime concept art, so maybe at nighttime it'll look a little bluer, but it looks a little bit different than the concept art, at least in the daytime. So we'll have to see what it looks like at nighttime, but I think it looks great still. And I do wish it was a little bluer, maybe some blue thing, a blue paint going down the sides or something of the main structure. But we'll have to see. I'm sure it'll be great. And again, those are nighttime kind of concept art photos that they showed us. So we'll see what it looks like at nighttime. And the various information kiosks and Starbucks and little gift shops. We see those little blue domes all around Celestial Park. This is cool. This is whether intentional or not, this forms an S. This is the Stardust Racer's exterior queue here and probably extended queue. That's not really themed, unfortunately, but I just thought it's pretty cool from the air that you saw this little S here for a Stardust Racers, which is pretty cool. Constellation Carousel, again, here's the Pegasus on top of the carousel itself, and I just really love the detailed artwork I put on the dome here, and the glass work looks really, really cool. This will be just a sight to behold. Meandering our way to Dark Universe, well, What can you say? This place just looks wonderful. Look at that purple sphere on top of the portal. I mean, just the portal gets better and better every single update. Darkmoor looks better and better every update too, and Darkmoor's just about done. I mean, probably looking for some cobblestone pavement there, but buildings and everything else look pretty much complete. Curse of the Werewolf looks complete as well. This is probably, I think, this might be the smallest land, one of them. So it seems to be um, the most done, most complete. Um, Curse of the Werewolf looks great. You will see a little bit of the entrance and exit soon. Here it is. Here's one of the see the one of the entrances or exits. It says, I think this is the entrance, one like part of the entrance, because there seems to be a sign that says Curse of the Werewolf here. But it looks pretty good. And then here's the actual entrance queue. So, single rider, express, and standby, presume, are those three right there. For this attraction, which is cool. Has some great theming and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's lighting tests happening for the for the Frankenstein attraction here. This whole structure, or the top of the structure, lights up in blue, which is pretty awesome. There's some lighting tests on YouTube about that. And there's some extended queue out to the top left corner, some outdoor extended queue. Not sure if there'll be any coverage or anything, but probably trees will grow in. And that's the massive extended queue for this attraction here. Here's a little let's close look at that extended queue. There is one that covered structure we've been following over to the right hand side out of view, but yeah, this probably won't be covered. We'll rely on trees for shade in the hot Florida sun when this opens up this summer. And again, yeah, let's take a look at that portal. It's funny, each one of the portals seems to have like a little flap or like stopper to like stop people from coming in. They also have doors. Yeah, someone showed a picture. It's not in this update, but they do have doors to seal off the portal from entry. If it gets at capacity or if it gets closed off, which is pretty interesting. But I really love in this purple glow, this purple sphere right here. It's pretty awesome. And now we're going to Harry Potter. Over in the Ministry of Magic area, um, well, people have been watching my updates for a while. You'll know that this land, at least the interiors or the exteriors, are mostly complete because it's mostly an interior land, just like a really big Diagon alley. But for and so what you'll notice here is just lots of color on the walls, and you can see lots of arts and colors to make it more, yeah, theme parky and Harry Pottery instead of fully like building pairs. Here's some more awnings, some awnings being installed on the at the in front of the cafes, in front of some of the restaurants, like you see in Paris. Here's this really cool sign. I can't really read it. I think it says Coupe de something, but looks like a really cool neon sign, and this will be installed or look really great at nighttime. Also, some string lights have been installed above the circus entrance, so that's the show entrance there. Some lovely landscaping and trees have been installed in this little park square, the end of this cul-de-sac here, along with more canopies and a very purple facade for this building to the right-hand side. And here's the portal, the full portal entry, as well as their little logo on top of the portal, which looks great. This land looks absolutely fantastic. I was very impressed with Diagon Alley going my first time to Universal Orlando just a couple of weeks ago. So I'm very excited to walk into this world next November. Last but not least, Super Nintendo World's looking absolutely fantastic. You have the flooring is all installed for the most part. They're testing Yoshi's Adventure Toadstool Cafes, ready to go. Looks just like the one at home, some elements, and then of course looks like almost exactly like the one in Japan. This will be just a touch bigger though. Here's some of the courtyard plaza here. This is where the meet and greets. You can meet and greet characters Mario and Luigi. And there's the one-up archery gift shop. And there's the little bridge or tunnel to Donkey Kong Country, which will open with the park. Over here, you have Peach's Castle. Still working on some of the paint jobs. Most of it's painted peak, and it's got a couple of turrets left to go. And some of the castle. That is all set and ready to go. And there's the Princess Peach's grotto, still has to be painted pink, as well as some of the Mushroom Hills, and that's of course where you meet Daisy in her grotto up by her castle. Mario Motors, as well as Bowser's Challenge entrance in Bowser's Castle, looks absolutely fantastic and done. It's very nice, very grand, and I can't wait to see um, their version, like to walk into their queue versus our queue, because obviously it's dramatically different out here in Hollywood versus Orlando. Look at this. Here's that entrance right there, the Super Nintendo World entrance with the colorful warp pipes there. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, and I'm sure at night this will look really, really stunning. And one last look at Super Nintendo World here is a nice aerial shot of the entire thing. We're moving to Donkey Kong Country. You see some of the scaffolding still on the warp pipe itself, and some of the hills on the front, but that should be wrapping up in the next few weeks. Donkey Kong Country looking great, and just opened in Japan. You can catch a POV of the Minecart Madness coaster on YouTube. It's getting mixed reviews. I think it looks pretty good, except for an unthemed section in the top. There's unthemed roof or ceiling section that I think could be better, but I wonder if an Epic Universe that will be fixed. It doesn't take too much to fix and get fixed in Japan in seconds, so I'm curious what this version looked like, but it looks great from the exterior, and keep in mind this version will be a little bit bigger. With the set pieces, at least they'll have a full-on waterfall in a section coming out of the monkey's mouth, whereas in Japan they just have mist effect there. And this one I'm talking about right here. See this monkey right after the barrel? There'll be a full waterfall coming down from them. In Japan, they just have a mist effect. So this will be quite different, look more grand, but love the theming on the floor here, and all the jungle theming on the side, where there's real trees, painted trees, fake trees, and here's the entrance to Donkey Kong Minecart Madness, which looks great. And that is it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this Epic Universe update, make sure to press that thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. And make sure to subscribe for more Epic Universe updates, as well as Universal Studios Hollywood updates. I do updates from Hollywood once a week. If you want to help support the channel even more, you can become a member and click that join button. For as little as $1 a month. You get early access to videos, and we have a new membership tier, the Apprentice tier, actually lowered in price to $4.99. And that you get all the previous perks from all the other tiers, plus access to the Theme Park Universe podcast, which will be recorded at least once, maybe twice a month. Thank you guys so much for joining, and have an epic day.